This is how she was found, Your Honor. You can see the slight bruising on her neck.
This is how the police found her?
They hadn't moved her. Okay, here. Now, this isn't blood. It's grape jelly.
Grape jelly?
Yes, Your Honor.
What else?
That's it. We're talking about 30 seconds of footage tops.
The problem is that footage is so inflammatory.
It doesn't go to guilt or innocence. It goes to what the scene looked like. Why can't a jury be allowed to
They'll look at that and be horrified and decide someone's got to pay.
You know what? This idea that we have to shelter juries from the truth, that was started by defense attorneys.
Already with the speeches, we haven't even begun.
You think that's a speech?
All right.
Your Honor, I have no intention of getting on a soapbox, believe me. But how did it happen that we became afraid of letting juries see things for themselves? This footage describes the scene more accurately than could any testimonial account. And given that the system's supposed to be about arriving at the truth, I don't see why the straightest line approach should be eliminated from the process. We cling to this notion that the jury system is the best in the world, all the while we don't trust them. It is absurd, it is indecent, it is an insult to this room and to the people who in the name of civic duty sit in that box.
Yes, and I'm so glad you left your soapbox at home.
The issue before this court goes to whether or not my client committed the crime. The district attorney, by his own admission, agrees that this footage doesn't speak to that.
It speaks to the nature
we've stipulated to strangulation as the cause of death.
I'm not offering
Can I
it.
finish?
You don't need to finish. We already know what you're gonna say. You got a sick, depraved, murdering client, like always. And like always, the more truth you can keep under wraps, the better. It is a disgrace regularly visited upon this room by you and every other defense attorney.
Napoleon complex, Your Honor. Res ipsa pipsqueak.
All right.
The videotape is allowed. Whatever's between the two of you, keep it out of the room. We'll bring the jury in at 11.
Do you really think that was necessary?
Yes. Any word from Rebecca?
The sister agreed to at least talk to her. She should be there now.
Where's your family?
My wife and my son are coming. My daughter's only 11. I don't want her here.
Call me a pipsqueak?
Get away from me, Richard, before I trip over you.
All right.
I'll get you, Donald. I'll get your client. I'll get you.
Richard, what are you doing?
He called me a pipsqueak in open court.
Richard, you're a district attorney. You can't be yelling, I'll get you to defense lawyers in the corridor. How's the case?
Circumstantial, but tight. Although you never know what your little friends are gonna pull.
Just don't be screaming at them in the corridor, all right? All right.
Call me a pipsqueak.
And no other fingerprints belong to anybody other than the victim or the defendant.
What else did you find, Detective?
We retrieved a pair of latex gloves from a trash container, and DNA analysis revealed they were worn by the defendant.
The DNA samples were...
Oils from skin flakes on the inside of the gloves.
And on the outside of the gloves?
Skin secretions from the victim, and traces of grape jelly.
Grape jelly?
Yes, her mouth was filled with grape jelly.
Anything else, Detective?
We found several pictures of the victim in the defendant's desk.
Who called you and reported this crime?
Dr. Olson.
And when you got there, did he tell you he tried to clear her airways when he walked in, discovering her mouth all clogged?
He said that, yes.
And for the sake of argument, Detective, if somebody reached in to clear Ms. Poole's mouth out, he'd probably get traces of jelly on his hands or gloves, don't you think?
Objection, speculation.
We're only here because of speculation.
Objection.
Sustained. Let's move on.
Detective, are you aware that Ms. Poole sought and obtained a restraining order against her ex-husband 2 years ago?
Yes. We questioned Mr. Jensen and ruled him out as a suspect, if that's where you're going.
You can't rule out the possibility of somebody else coming into that room after Dr. Olson left, can you?
No evidence points to anyone other than Dr. Olson.
You can't exclude the possibility of somebody else coming into that room.
No, I can't. But fibers from his gloves were found on her neck, and nobody else's.
Yes, and if my client were performing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on the victim, would it be possible for fibers of the gloves to get on the victim's neck?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Well, let's leave it at that. The detective has no idea.
She would come in twice a week to have her teeth cleaned.
Every week?
Yes. She had this compulsive thing about her teeth. She'd brush them 12 times a day, and come in twice a week for plaque removal.
Were you ever there for any of these cleanings?
No, he did them himself, which was odd. I'm the hygienist.
He wanted to do them.
Yes. Then he started scheduling her for early mornings before the office was even open.
Did you ever witness any of these early morning encounters?
One time I came in early. The door to the examination room slammed shut in a hurry. Dr. Olson then told me I was never to come in early like that again.
Did you find this strange?
Of course. But I found the whole thing very strange.
Anything else you find strange?
Well, I'm also in charge of accounts receivable. He instructed me not to bill her. 2 visits a week for over a year. That's a lot of time not billed.
So, if I'm clear, the crux of your testimony is that he cleaned her teeth twice a week, early in the morning, and didn't bill her, and you found that strange.
Basically.
Thank you. By the way, do you have any reason to believe that she wasn't really getting her teeth cleaned on these visits?
No, I believe she was getting them cleaned. She had this thing about it.
Thank you, Miss Hines. That's all. You got no case.
Oh, gee, I guess I should just give up then.
You got fingerprints and a suspicious hygienist,
I
Richard.
got
How do
2
you...
people in a room. One ends up strangled. What's that, suicide?
You got no case.
Mr. Donald. I'm Bob Jensen. I used to be married to the woman who was killed, and I don't appreciate your innuendo that I might be a suspect.
Mr. Jensen, I sympathize with the loss of your ex-wife, but this is a murder trial. If your feelings get easily hurt in there, I'd stay out of the room. What's with these people? They didn't make their burden. Maybe we don't even get up.
Have you ever heard him close?
Who?
What who? Your friend the midget. Have you ever heard him close?
He doesn't scare me.
Bobby, there's no evidence of anybody else coming into that room. We have to explain why he never billed her, why he kept her pictures. It does seem suspicious.
Suspicious, yes, but you can't convict on that.
It's too risky not to have him testify.
I'm not frightened. I have nothing to hide.
Can I do the computer now?
Ask your mother.
Mom?
You have another bite of broccoli and then you can be excused.
Mom?
Yes.
The main thing, don't try to outsmart this lawyer. He's trying to trap you.
Why
Just
aren't we calling the sister?
Rebecca talked to her. She's not in the mood to help.
But you could subpoena her, right?
Well, if she's not going to be helpful...
What about the
Hello?
ex-husband? Can you call him to the stand?
Steven, it's Nancy.
Shut up, Laura. Can I be excused?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm gonna take it in my room. 1 second.
Anyway, the key in your testimony is just stick to yes or no.
Okay.
Why'd you have her pictures? Sure, he'll be asking that.
That is something they will ask.
I didn't have an affair with her, Allison.
The police aren't saying affair, Henry. They're saying that you were obsessed with her. Were you?
How many times are we going to have the same talk?
Every time something new pops up, like pictures.
She gave me her pictures. I don't know why. Maybe she's obsessed with me.
No, think a woman who obsessively has to have her teeth cleaned. Maybe she sees a dentist as... I don't know.
Don't do that tomorrow. Don't be playing hunches. Just say she wanted me to have them. I don't know why.
And for some reason, you just didn't throw them out. What?
Nothing.
Oh, that's suspicious? What family doesn't have grape jelly?
The question is, why didn't you ever bill her, and why did you have pictures?
Well, she gave me her pictures, and I probably should have thrown them away. As for the other, I admit it was very nice to have a beautiful woman come in. I don't get a lot of attention from attractive. It was very flattering. And maybe I even had a little crush, and so I didn't bill her. But I never had an affair with her, and I certainly did not kill her.
Okay, Dr. Olson, I want you to take us through that morning.
I cleaned her teeth. And then I went back to my office, which is at the end of the corridor, 40, maybe 50 feet. And I thought she had left. And I came out of my office a little while later, and I went into the examining room just to clean up. And she was there, in the chair, not breathing.
What did you do then?
I tried to clear her airway, and I saw that her mouth was filled with something. I didn't know what at first. And then I realized it was jelly. And I tried to revive her, and I couldn't. So I called 911.
You tried to revive her.
Yes,
How?
I did some mouth-to-mouth.
Well, she had a mouthful of jelly?
Well, I pulled enough out to clear her airway.
Why didn't you do a tracheotomy? You're a doctor.
I considered that, but the truth is, she was dead. She had no pulse. She wasn't breathing.
Okay. Did you murder her because she was going to break off a sexual affair?
Objection.
What, you don't want him to answer?
I did not have an affair with her, and I did not kill her.
Before you came back to the examining room, you were in your private office.
Yes.
Doing what?
Paperwork. I was going over the day's appointments.
Paperwork. Did you wash the floor?
I'm sorry?
The floor. The lab results showed traces of ammonia and disinfectant on the floor. Did you wash it?
We have cleaners that come in every night.
Yes, but this was Monday. They don't come in on Sundays. And the analysis showed this floor to be freshly washed. Some parts weren't even completely dry. Did you wash the floor that morning, Dr. Olson?
No, I did not.
Did you cause any liquid to fall on the floor?
Excuse me?
Simple question. Did you cause any liquid to fall upon the floor of your office?
No, I don't believe I did.
What about semen? Is there a reason semen droplets were found? Droplets with an exact DNA match to the ones...
Objection! There was no of any semen introduced.
Nor am I introducing it now. I'm simply asking the witness a question. If semen were found, any idea as to how it could have gotten there? Did you think you got it all when you washed the floor that morning, Dr. Olson?
Objection! Objection!
I'll see counsel in chambers.
It's unfair surprise. If they had evidence,
We
then I
consider
can
it neither inculpatory nor exculpatory. It was a different room.
Oh, that's
right, you
crap.
figured that-
All right.
You know it.
You have evidence of the defendant's semen being in his office,
Yes.
and you didn't turn it over to them?
We have no evidence of the victim being in the defendant's office. Therefore, we don't consider it necessarily relevant.
So you decide just to drop it like a bomb?
I asked the witness a question.
No, you try to ambush the witness.
did no
witness.
such thing. You know what?
Quiet!
This should be declared a mistrial right now.
I said quiet. Mr. Bay, I'm very tempted to throw this trial out right now.
Your Honor,
Shut up. You're to turn over to them everything you have on this immediately. If there's one more surprise, I will dismiss with prejudice in favor of the defendant. You understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will also put you in jail.
If I could explain, Your
I'm
Honor.
not interested. You're on probation for the rest of this trial.
Your Honor, it's inconceivable for you not to declare a mistrial now.
That's not going to happen. The trial goes on. You want to beat him up in the parking lot? You have my blessing. But the trial goes on.
What the hell was that?
Oh, I can explain.
It may be too late to explain.
Well, then I won't.
Yes, you will.
Bobby.
You're going down for murder now. You get that?
I didn't kill her. You get that? I didn't kill her.
Then start talking.
Leave him alone.
All right, everybody calm down.
Henry, talk to me.
Allison, would you take Stephen out?
What? Why?
Just do it, please.
Okay. Come on, Stephen.
I have a fetish.
Fetish? What kind of fetish?
Bugs.
Bugs?
It's, I'm aroused when I see a woman step on them. She came in, I cleaned her teeth, and then she would step on the bugs. And then I would go to my office and, gratify myself. And that's what happened on that day. But then I came out, and she was dead. I didn't kill her. I promise.
Richard,
Don't start with me, Helen.
I just came to say hi. You know you're lucky the judge didn't toss it.
Hey, if he did, I'd have been no worse off. I had to catch him on the stand, Helen. You know those guys. If I would have turned over all that evidence, they'd have tailored a nice little story to account for the whole thing. I had to catch him in a lie.
Richard, it was prosecutorial misconduct.
Hey, maybe you can live with seeing murderers walk. I can't.
No, you can live with losing on appeal so long as you win at trial, because that's when the cameras are rolling.
Thank you, Helen. You know, you used to sleep with one of their lawyers. You're living with another. Hey, maybe you're even sleeping with her.
Does that make you feel better saying that?
This guy killed a woman. I'll do whatever I have to.
It's called a crush fetish. I wouldn't say it's common, but it's not unique to Dr. Olson.
Can you describe it for the jury?
Basically, it stems from childhood, and it's generally related to the Oedipus complex.
Can we talk specifically?
Yes. Specifically, as a toddler, Dr. Olson saw his mother frightened by a bug, after which she stepped on it. Seeing a surge in his mother's adrenaline caused a similar adrenal surge in Dr. Olson. This is the typical genesis. For whatever reason, this adrenal rush becomes sexual as the boy grows older, to the point where one becomes aroused by seeing a female stomp on a bug.
You've studied this?
I'm familiar with it. Believe it or not, there is currently an American Journal of the Crush Freaks.
Seeing a woman mash a bug on the floor can be sexually stimulating?
There's an underground videotape industry.
Thank you. And that's what was going on with him?
Yes. I would clean her teeth and she would step on cockroaches.
And how did you meet Ms. Poole?
The internet. She proposed that she would do this for me in exchange for free teeth cleanings.
Did you ever tell anybody else about your fetish for bugs?
I told my wife once that it aroused me, but I never told her that Ms. Poole was stepping on them for me.
So, Ms. Poole, she would crush these bugs, you'd become aroused, and run back to your office and...
Yes.
Plea bargain? You mean say I did it?
We're not recommending it, we're just saying it's an option.
But why would you be throwing it out there as an option if you're not recommending it?
Doctor, you did okay damage control just now, but the damage was still done.
Jimmy.
We're up against it, Henry. I'm not saying I think you did.
I'll say it. I don't believe you anymore, Henry.
Allison.
Listening to you up there. You're sick. You're just a very sick person, and
Honey.
And our children are going to have to read about this.
Could you give us a moment?
Sure. I don't know where to go. Hatch a theory he was being framed, or I don't know.
We should have been digging into who else wanted that woman dead.
We did dig into that.
Not enough. We didn't. She's into stuff that kinky. Who knows what kind of people she was mixed up with?
He gets an annuity. You know about that?
Olson?
From his father. An annual annuity of $125,000.
So?
So. Anybody thought about Plan B?
Plan B? Who? The ex has an alibi.
I'm talking about Henry's wife.
What?
She got an alibi? Think about it. Maybe she found out about her husband's little secret. Maybe she wanted revenge. Problem is, if she kills him, there goes the annuity and she loses a lot of money. Better to frame him, get him stuck in jail.
Come on.
Look, she probably has keys to his offices, maybe knows his routine, sneaks in, kills the girl.
First of all, the police checked her out.
And accepted her word that she was home.
Well, I know Allison, and she
And
would
you said
never...
you knew Henry and you didn't know he was cheating on his wife with a cockroach.
Funny.
If she doesn't really have an alibi, maybe we could plan B her.
Bobby, there's no way this woman killed her.
Whether it's true or not doesn't matter. The point is you could sell it. I mean, at least enough to make reasonable doubt.
I thought you were out of that business, Eugene. Accusing people of murder.
Last time we did this, we got sued.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there. Now, you say you got an innocent man going down for murder. I didn't think you'd be too fussy over how you got him acquitted.
What was your statement?
Home alone, kids were at school. The police did confirm that the car never left the driveway.
People take buses.
It's too desperate. The
We
jury
are
would see
desperate,
right through
Jimmy.
it.
Your buddy was last seen with the victim. He lies under oath. We find out that he gets off on crushed cockroaches. He's a sick wacko.
You don't know
If
what
for
you're
us,
talking
pretend
about.
Otherwise,
What's with
it's
your
bad lawyering, Jimmy. So let's just concentrate. What we have to do.
Hold on. Assuming that this is an option, what, we call her to the stand and then ask to treat her hostile?
Is there another way?
We gotta run it by the client.
And he'd say no.
Which is maybe why we don't tell him. He'll tip her off and we
You
won't be able to
can't not
ambush
tell
her.
the client, Bobby. What are you, crazy?
Hey! Do we have an obligation to tell the client our strategy?
No. We have an obligation to act in his best interest.
You
and this
can't
would be in
withhold
his
information from the client. That's
It's
malpractice.
not withholding information.
You don't
it's
tell
just
him
not
you plan
telling
to
him his
accuse his
strategy.
wife of murder. That's not withholding information.
We've already been sued once for this. We don't need this kind of publicity.
All right, look. Let's run it by Henry. Let it be his call.
No.
Henry.
No, Jimmy, I'm not going to let you point the finger at her.
We could lose here. You get that?
You think I win because I accuse my own wife of murder?
We'd be doing it, not you.
Oh, with my blessing.
You want to risk prison the rest of your life? Is that what I'm hearing?
Allison could not possibly have done this. You know her.
It doesn't matter. She's a red herring to give us reasonable doubt.
This is crazy, Jimmy. What jury is going to believe?
It isn't crazy. Think about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I think she did it. But the idea she did. You said yourself you two had a big screaming fight over this bug fetish thing. Maybe she figured it was going on at work. If the door was locked, she'd have a key, right? You kept your appointments in your computer at home. She'd know if anybody would be there. She knew your office hours of business. Can you be positive she didn't go down there?
Yes, I can. Me and you. Lawyer privilege. Friend privilege. Me and you?
Sure.
You were close. It was Stephen.
What? Your son, Stephen?
I saw the door close on him when he left. I think he must have come down. And he discovered...
Why haven't you told anybody this?
Because I don't want him to spend the rest of his life in jail for something I drove him to. Now look, you said I had a very good chance of beating this thing. That's what I've decided to do.
And he's letting you take the fall.
He's so angry with me, he doesn't care. He doesn't even know I know.
Let me go to the DA.
Absolutely not.
Henry.
No chance. They will try him as an adult. You know that, Jimmy. His life will be over.
What if he kills somebody?
Well, I'll get him help.
No, Henry, you can't.
This is between you and me. You gave me your word. You say anything to anybody, I'll confess to the crime. This happened because of me. And I'm willing to take the risk.
Okay. Closing arguments. Does it look bad? Of course it does. She was strangled in his dental chair. No prints belonging to anybody else. We know he's a little twisted. Sexually aroused by seeing bugs get crushed? What's with that? It looks really bad. But he didn't do it. Who did? I don't know. I do know the victim put herself out there on the internet advertising her services, and you encounter a lot of depraved people doing that kind of thing. Maybe she was stalked that day. Maybe she was followed to my client's office. Maybe her routine was known to the killer, and this presented the perfect opportunity. I don't know. Neither do they. All they can prove with the physical evidence is that my client was in the same room as the victim. Well, he admitted that. In fact, he called the police, didn't he? And think about this. If he was going to kill somebody, would he do it this way? Strangle the person in his own office? Put grape jelly in her mouth? Leave his gloves in the room? Try to get away with it? Why didn't he? Because he didn't do it. And they have no physical or testimonial evidence to prove that he did.
He kept her pictures, cleaned her teeth for free while she squished cockroaches. Maybe she said she wasn't going to do it anymore, and he snapped. We could stand here all day trying to make sense of it, but you can't make sense of depravities, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it be a murder or a bug fetish, it's pointless to apply reason. No evidence points to anybody else being in that room other than the defendant. The woman he engages to come to his office to squish insects and bring him to a climax is found dead. Him and her, she ends up strangled. We caught him in a lie. Right here on the witness stand. We already know he's a liar. Is there really even a question here that he's also a murderer?
You say you're worried about your son. How's he going to be better off?
He'll be better off out of prison.
Listen to me, Henry. Once that verdict comes back, we have no credibility. You're just a guilty man trying some
Unless
desperate...
it comes back not guilty. You yourself said we have a decent chance.
But it's a risk.
A risk I'm willing to take.
Henry.
I've made my decision.
Jury's back.
Will the defendant please rise? Has the jury reached its verdict?
We have.
What say you?
In the matter of the Commonwealth versus Henry Olsen, on the charge of murder in the first degree, we find the defendant, Henry Olsen, guilty.
Your Honor, the defense notes appeal for the record.
So noted. The court officer will take the defendant into custody. Members of the jury, this concludes your services. We thank you. This matter is adjourned.
We have appealable issues.
Can we win?
I don't know.
I didn't do it.
Res ipsa prison.
Get out of here.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?